topic is healing, specifically detoxing with essential oils, okay? And the two essential oils that I would recommend to you to detox with are cilantro and oregano. Now, there's all sorts of essential oils that you can use to detox, but these are two of my absolute favorites, okay? So the first thing you want to look out for, though, when you're using essential oil for the purpose of detoxing is whether or not it's therapeutic grade. And that's something I talked about in my previous video, introducing this week's theme. You can check that out before this. But you want to look and see, it will tell you somewhere on the label, like on this one it says right here, I hope you can see that. It says therapeutic grade, right? So it says certified pure therapeutic grade. And that means that this has been tested for pesticides and other things that might have come along in the distillation process that you do not want in your oils, okay? So with that said, they're using these all over in hospitals now, especially out west in the United States. I know this is becoming increasingly powerful. But with that said, I have some therapeutic quality oregano and cilantro today. So oregano is really powerful for eliminating toxins from your body, specifically parasites, and anything viral or bacterial. Oregano is really going to work to eliminate that out of your body. It's a very powerful plant, okay? And when you consider the fact that essential oils are actually 40 to 70 times the phytochemical concentration of just the plant itself, you're talking very potent healing, okay? So oregano, how do you use this? Well, number one, something you should be aware of is that essential oils are really potent in their taste as well, because they're so strong with the plant chemicals and kind of like dense, right? They're condensed. They're also pretty strong with how they taste. So oregano is going to be a really, really powerful medicine when you take it. But how I recommend you take it when you're just starting off, you can put 1 drop of this, just 1 drop, into a glass of water, or if you want to start even, a little easier than that, juice. Just get some good fresh juice, put a drop of oregano oil in there, make sure it's all mixed up. I like to swivel it together and wash it back. Do that every day. And of course, you want to consult a medical professional. I'm not a medical professional, but I would do that every day for about a week, maybe a week to 10 days. Some people I know do this daily. Okay, so it's really up to you. Just listen to your body, because your body is a form of intelligence, right? But this will help you get rid of parasites that are in your body, which we all, generally speaking, if you eat animal products, we have, right? So, of course, I encourage a plant-based diet as a part of holistic wellness and just general, compassion for the beings on this planet. However, if you're transitioning off of those animal products now, or you're just in a detox and you need to get cleaned out, highly recommend oregano, okay? So the next one that I mentioned is cilantro. And again, it has that therapeutic grade listed right there, okay? But cilantro is a really powerful healer and a good tool to use for getting rid of heavy metals in the body, okay? So if you think about heavy metals in our environment, unfortunately, they're everywhere. And this has a lot to do with geoengineering, for example, but we're not going to get too heavy into that today. The point I want you to understand here is that heavy metals are actually oftentimes neurotoxins, which means that they're totally toxic to your neural system, which is your brain, it's your nerves, it's your ability to kind of like move and stuff, right? So it also involves your ability to speak and just think, and the ability to kind of wire your thoughts to what you're saying, right? So it causes a lot of brain fatigue and kind of like general fog to your demeanor. If you have a lot of these heavy metals in your body, they're just not good for you. But cilantro, the cool thing is about plants, and specifically essential oils, is that cilantro and parsley are 2 power players that do not play with heavy metals, okay? So if you take a drop of this a day, cilantro or parsley essential oil, again, therapeutic grade, so that it's nice and pure, you're gonna cleanse out the heavy metals in your body that have been deeply embedded in your system, in your tissues, in your fat, in your muscles, all these different things. You're gonna help cleanse that out naturally. So something to note here, why essential oil cilantro and parsley is so good and so effective is because not only does it have 40 to 70 times the phytochemicals, it also is additionally purified through the distillation process that they use to make the essential oil. Okay, so in other words, when you go into nature, cilantro and parsley, or in the garden, whatever, they're also magnets for the heavy metals in the environment because they cleanse them out of your body. They're like a magnet, right? But they're magnets for the heavy metals in the earth too. That's the downside. So in other words, if you're eating a lot of cilantro and parsley, that's great and everything, keep it up, but just be aware that those plants are naturally kind of magnetized to attract the heavy metals to them. So if you're eating the plant version of this itself in your salad, you might inadvertently, without really knowing it, be eating some of the heavy metals themselves. Whereas in a distillation process where you get the essential oil, a lot of that's just purified out naturally. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Whether you are a little caterpillar just starting out or a full-fledged butterfly, I want to thank you and just congratulate you on going through your metamorphosis, because you are part of the solution. So have a great day.